Hello everyone, this is Mr. Wu. I hope you're all well and healthy and enjoyed your Easter holiday last week. This week we will start with a new paper 4. Now before you continue, you should go to the link in YouTube and download the paper 4 first so that you can use it and follow along. Now this paper 4 is about helicopter parenting. Now you see the word parents, so parenting means being parents, right? How to take care of your children, right? And helicopter, what is a helicopter? You see a picture of that helicopter on the screen. So what kind of parents are helicopter parents? And what does helicopter parenting mean? This is what we will discuss this paper. Now every time you get a new paper 4, the first thing that you should do is to find the purpose for your discussion and the topic for your discussion. Now the purpose and topic will be helpful in helping you to find the vocabulary and the ideas to talk about in your group discussion. So here's the paper 4 on helicopter parenting. And where can we find the purpose and the topic? It's here. It's right under the article of the paper 4. So the purpose of our discussion is that you are going to write a letter to the editor. So you want to talk about what kind of ideas you would want to include in the letter. And the topic, it's about your views about helicopter parenting. So you have to tell us about how you feel, whether you agree or disagree about helicopter parenting. So these are the purpose and topic of this paper. All right, now that we know what the purpose and topic are, let's do some pronunciation practice. Helicopter parenting, good or bad? So this is the title of the article. So in this article, you would learn about arguments, right, or opinions about whether helicopter parenting is a good thing or not. So let's begin. The phrase helicopter parenting is used to describe parents who hover over the kids all the times, ready to step in at a moment's notice to keep their children safe. I believe helicopter parenting can be a good thing for young children. However, others think that helicopter parents create conditions that make it difficult for their kids to succeed. Okay, so let's practice some vocabulary words. The first word, helicopter. Helicopter. Repeat after me. Helicopter. Helicopter. Next word, hover. Hover. Repeat after me. Hover. Hover. Now, when you hover over somebody, you kind of get close to them and on top of them. Like if I look over you from up top, I hover over you, right? I watch you carefully. That's what hovering does. Next word, conditions. Conditions. Repeat after me. Conditions. conditions. Now notice that it is condition, not condition, right? Please do not pronounce it as condition. It's condition, conditions. All right, and then the last word is succeed. Succeed. Repeat after me. Succeed. Succeed. Okay, when you succeed, you did something really well. You finished something, you finished a job and you did a good job. You succeed. All right, so these are the words from the first paragraph. The next paragraph. Our job as parents is to protect our kids and give them the tools they need to both survive and succeed in the real world. We all want our kids to grow up to be productive members of society. No one wants to be the parent who suffocates their kid. Our role is to protect them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, when they first come into the world, and then gradually ease off, giving them more and more freedom and responsibility as they prove ready for the task. And while kids fight for more freedom, it is ultimately up to the parent to decide what they are ready to handle on their own. Okay, so let's practice pronouncing a few words. The first one, survive. Survive. Repeat after me. Survive. Survive. When you survive, you get over a difficult situation and you continue to live. You didn't die, you didn't get hurt, you didn't lose, right? You managed to continue to live, right? You're still living, right? Survive. Next word, suffocates. Suffocates. Repeat after me. Suffocates. Suffocates. Right? If you suffocate, you cannot breathe, right? Because you have something in front of your mouth, or somebody puts a hand in front of you, or you are sick or something like that, you cannot breathe. Then you suffocate, and you can die from that. Next word, gradually. Gradually. Repeat after me. Gradually. Gradually. This is a very common word and very useful word, so I thought you need to know how to say this and use this. Gradually means little by little, more and more. Slowly, you do more and more. Gradually, little and by little. Next word, ultimately. Ultimately. Repeat after me. Ultimately. Ultimately. Ultimately is another word for finally. Finally, eventually, ultimately, right? They all have the same meaning. All right, so these are some of the useful words in this paragraph. And then finally, in the last paragraph, let's read along. We all look down on parents who are not involved enough with their kids, who don't spend enough time teaching them. The danger with helicopter parents is when they don't allow their own kids to make decisions to keep themselves safe. Those are the kids who grow up to be kids unable to make good choices and unable to protect themselves from their own stupidity. Okay, so let's practice the pronunciation of a few words. First one, involved, involved. Repeat after me. Involved, involved. Here, are involved, right? It's a passive voice, are involved. When you are involved with something, you are part of something. You are part of doing something, right? You are part of the action, right? You are involved with. Next word, stupidity. Stupidity. Okay, repeat after me. Stupidity. Stupidity. Now you see the word stupid in here, right? You see the word stupid, and then you have itty, right? What the itty does is it makes stupidity into a noun, okay? So if somebody does something that is stupid, okay, then he or she is acting with stupidity, right? His stupidity makes him do something like this, all right? So it's a noun form of stupid. All right, so only two more challenging words in this paragraph. Now that we have practiced pronouncing some useful words, the next thing that is important to do for you is to find out what they mean. I have prepared a worksheet which I have provided for you in the link on YouTube also. So download that and work on some of the meaning of the definitions of the words, and also try to practice pronouncing them. All right, so in this lesson we have worked on the pronunciation of some vocabulary words. Next time we will work on the ideas in each paragraph, and we will choose the ideas that are useful for you to talk about and to use in your group discussion and in your letter to the editor. So I'll see you next time. I'll see you in the next lessons. Until I talk to you again, please be safe.